Good morning, good morning, good morning, OAT. Your best part of waking up. It's some OAT in your cup. Shout out to them Cowboy fans out there in the UK. All my brothers and sisters over there. Much love, much love. It's time to stir up some waters and catch some fish today. I'm going to piss some people off, but I really don't care. I really don't care. So this is Sunday's edition of Coffee and Blunts. I'd like to welcome everybody to the show. We're going to talk about some controversial shit people don't like. And I want to get some feedback. You know what I mean? And I don't stand up here for affirmation. I'm up here for sits and clicks and likes. I sit up here because I see what's going on. And to see what's going on and not say anything is a travesty within itself. Coffee and Blunts, what a star boy. Clock in, D, yeah, time to go to work. Well, I hope them boys go to work, man. You know what I mean? So I put up a couple posts this morning. I ruffled a couple of feathers on my timeline and, on Instagram, here in the group. I don't post the same shit everywhere. I kind of be strategic because I like to have three different kind of conversations going so I can get three different perspectives off three different channels from a wide variety of Cowboy fans. Because I'm not the type of Cowboy fan I'm going to sit in here and draw a perspective just from the members in my group, because it is a very big perspective in this group. Don't get me wrong, but there's other perspective that's out there. What up, Jason Troy, baby? I see you out there, PAT. OAT brand ambassador in the build. That boy got a chain. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that's got a chain. OAT brand ambassador. If that's the right Terry Wright I think of, that's Army down there in ATL, baby. Shout out to my veterans, baby. Salute the service. So, I told you I was going to start speaking my mind up in here, right? Because, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And for, anybody to compartmentalize shit and not talk about it, no matter if it's Cowboys, if you're delusional, if you're racist, if you're fucking whatever the case may be, you need to talk to some people. You know what I mean? Get some better perspective. So that's what brings me here with you guys today, because y'all give me the best perspective. Like I've shared before, I've been in here, over almost 4 years, be 4 years in July. I was a basic fan 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Basic fan. Now, I don't mean that. I don't say that to make people get in they feelings about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I will say some shit to make you get in your feelings. But in terms of fans, I like to say everybody's equal. But in terms of knowledge, in terms of the game, in terms of everything that goes on around the Cowboys, this group here has taught me pretty much everything I know. What's up, Cody? Damn, I'm already making mistakes. Blunt went out this morning early. Cody Hayjick. Y'all don't know Cody Hayjick. Up there in Oklahoma City. Runs a CrossFit. Veteran. I served with him there in Oklahoma City. Appreciate you clocking in, Cody. Hope everything's going well for you out there in Edmond, baby. We on this morning's edition of Coffee and Blunts. So like I said, I put some different posts up everywhere. And I wanted to get some reaction. And, there's a lot of things going on, man. It's a lot of things going on. It's some answers that we need out that locker room that we're not going to get. And so it is my duty to create thought in order to try to get us some better understanding or some better perspective. Because if you sit as a basic fan, like I would have been 4 years ago, to just sit back and think, oh, you got to support the team from the janitor to the owner. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But when I see some bullshit, y'all taught me how to come out and say it. Because 4 years ago, I felt the same way. You fake ass fan. You up here, you bashing the team on social media. You's a fake ass fan. This is exactly what I used to think. But I wouldn't type it. Because like I said, like Cole says, right? Cole World. Everything grows. It's destined to change. So I've grown with you guys. I hope you've grown with me too. Let's talk about some hard issues here today. So I put up the post about Jason Witten. So let's just go back. I was at the draft. Short story, right? Maybe long story. I was at the draft in NFL. Draft in 2008, last year, in Dallas, right? And I'm in my hotel room. And then, bam, newsflash. ESPN, I'm getting ready to go over to the draft. Jason Witten is retired. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? First thing I did, because as a scout, right? I'm a scout, serious Cowboy fan out to uncover the truth. Y'all know where it is. Y'all know where that came from. Shout out to my boy West Coast. I called West Coast right up on the line. I say, bro, you see this? He got on the horn, he started addressing the nation, right? I thought, why the fuck did he retire? Especially after Jason Witten just retired. You know, he's retired, but I mean, especially after they did Dez Bryant the way they did. Now, I'm not here to argue Dez Bryant's case. You know, both sides had shit they could have done differently. I get it. But at the bottom line, at the end of the day, we know that the man who writes the checks is going to have the bottom line, right? Kind of like what we see now. How we got all that money, we still ain't got these players. Sip on that a little bit. Like I said, Jerry Jones came on the air the other day and was charging up the 103.5 the fan guys. You know what I mean? They're trying to do their job. And here comes this bully, you know, that I wouldn't be surprised if that's just a glimpse of what probably other people may know about Jerry that we don't know about Jerry. I don't know. I'm just creating thought, right? There's three sides to every story, right? I'm not looking for your affirmation. Just talking. I got my girl Debbie on the line now. Uh-oh, what's up? Or did she just mention me in another comment? I know she like to get it in. Just because you're a fan don't mean you got to go along with everything. Piss on me. Tell me it's raining. I hear you, Star Boy. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, baby. But, you know, we ain't got no football on today. So I figured, you know, we'll talk a little bit about some of the shit that's been on my mind. So, you know, Jason Witten announces that he's retiring. I'm like, whoa, what the happened? You know, Dez is in the background hollering Garrett Guys and all this shit. I'm like, really, what is he saying? You know, you got, then later that summer, you know what I'm saying, they come out with All or Nothing on Amazon. So if you haven't watched that, I implore you to watch that if you haven't as a fan, to get some more perspective on Amazon. Amazon Prime is that they follow the Dallas Cowboys during that season. I've seen a lot of shit that opened my eyes. I actually found respect for Jason Garrett because of some of the shit he was saying on the actual film. And I'm thinking, damn, you know, I'm giving this guy another benefit of the doubt, you know, because last year I called for his head against the Texans. Like, I mean, you don't go for it on fourth. Like just that mentality that we know he's got. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brian? Georgia Maine out there, hard hitters. What's up, Christine? I see you. Good morning, potato chip. OAT brand ambassador, been around since day one. What up, Travis Grant? I see you, big DJ Trav out there in Ohio. Doing well. Merry Christmas to you, brother, too. I appreciate that, Cody. Robert Fuchs, my brother, my veteran out there in Minnesota. What's good, baby? So, I don't really care if it's just one of y'all out here, because I'm really trying to reach. I'm just trying to spark somebody's brain, that's all, because I need somebody to talk to about this shit, because, you know, I got a small circle of people I can really trust my actual thoughts with. You know what I mean? Because people out there nowadays, they do some dumb shit. They do some ugly shit that hurt people. You know what I mean? So, what's up, Cowboy Nation? Clocking in from Italy. Joe Tranchina, that's my brother from another mother, baby. What up, Casey Redden? That's the Madden dude. That's my Madden guy, baby. You know what I mean? He was out there, too, at the home opener, man. Big shout out to Casey Redden. But going back to, you know, Dez, you know, hollering at Garrett Guys shit. Then I watched Amazon. Then I seen Jason retire. And I'm like, why the fuck did he just go retire out the blue like that? And it was really funny because dude came on there with that toupee and all that shit. And I'm just like, and then he wasn't sounding all that great. I'm just like, damn, he making the Cowboys look good. Because you got to understand, Jerry's smart. You know why all them Cowboy players are in the media? That's why you're here. For coffee and bloods. Moving back to Dallas. That's what I'm talking about, baby. What's Travis? I see you, Juan Gardner. That's a different. What up, baby? You out there in CT. He said, what's That's DJ Big Travis. DJ Big Travis. He owns a fan club out there in Ohio. Juan, you need to get up with him. I thought y'all knew him. I think y'all in the same group, ain't y'all? In that president's group with the fan clubs. But anyway, getting back to the story, so I'm out there, you know, and I'm like, I'm in bewildered, you know, and I'm still trying to, I'm lying to Stash Man, telling them I got a flat tire, I can't go to the draft. He's calling me, I'm calling the West Coast back. Hey, go get with, you know, they end up on the floor down there in the draft, you know, and I'm driving over to see Chief to get an interview about the hard hitters because I'm fascinated about fans. That's why I started this group. I wanted to connect with other fans. I didn't have a lot of that. About 23 years of the Navy, traveling around, there was only pockets of fans. I didn't have fan clubs to go to. I didn't have meetups. I didn't know about none of that. I was a basic fan, but I was still looking for other Cowboy fans. So that brought me here to you, and then y'all educate me. So this is y'all damn fault. Don't be pointing the finger at me and shooting the messenger now. Rocky Dale Thomas, what up? Mark Dale. Oh, my little brother Mark. But I love you, man. Well, they made fun of Mark so bad. Mark's still in the Navy, man. Mark stationed up. Man, you need to come down. We need to watch the damn game, Mark. I know you can't smoke no blunts because you're in the Navy. You might stay outside, but get back to the story. So, why did Jason Witten really retire? But more importantly, why did he come back? You'll hear everybody say, oh, he wants to win a Super Bowl. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that one bit. If I was a player and I had a chance to do that, I would do that too. But it wasn't so much about the coming back and maybe the reason. It was so much a reason why he left. And I think that's where I'm caught up most, because it looks to me like he burned up out the house when the shit was on fire. So he didn't get burned. You can make it that what you want to make of it. Shout out all my Cowboy fans out there in the UK. They mailed me this cup. That's unity. You know what I'm saying? They just, hey man, can we mail you a cup? Yeah. You don't think if you mail me something, I ain't gonna put it on here? You know what I'm saying? Come on. What up, JoJo? I see you, man. But the house was on fire with the whole Dez shit, right? And then, boom, Jason's gone. And the only reason that made me think that shit was because if there's any truth to what Dez is saying about Garrett Guys, what we're dealing with now is a result of that. That's the big picture. So these are just thoughts that go through my head. So, you know, when I post those things and people, you know, they want to come after me and think about certain things, you know what I mean? Have your shit together. Have some perspective, because I ain't no fucking basic fan. I pay attention to a lot of shit. Now, am I the smartest? Fuck no. Do I believe in my intuition? Hell yeah. Do I believe in gut feeling? Hell yeah. Do I believe it's some fuckery going on in the Dallas Cowboys locker room? I think we all can agree on that, right? You know, they were just talking about it on NFL Network, and then I apologize for getting on here late, but Michael Irvin was saying, you know, about Michael Bennett coming in. And now I'm going to share with you very quickly. I thought Michael Bennett, because, you know, I think like a conspiracy theorist and shit, some people will tell you, but I always like to think, why did that fucking happen? You know, most people don't have that mentality to question things. You know, I was trained in the military for a lot of years. You don't fucking question nothing. You do as I say. You know, you got to have that. You know, I'm not knocking that. You got to have that for good order and discipline. I get it. In the military, I mean, I get it. But how they do it now, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother thing. That's irrelevant. But to draw the point here for you, with Jerry getting on the radio and charging up those, you know, those guys for asking him questions about the same shit, do you think it was fair he charged them up and said, look, I don't want to fucking talk to you about this shit right now? He didn't say it in those words, but in so many words, he said, look, I don't want to fucking talk to you right now. I just got off the plane, and you should understand bullshit. I think that's a pass. Because if you're going to ride one side of the fence, Ziku, you're going to have to ride the other side of the fence as a leader and answer the hard questions. That's just what I believe in. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not here looking for no affirmation from nobody. You know what I mean? Because especially if we ain't getting money together, I could give two fucks less. Delete. I love that cup. Hey, I heard you, Christine. You know what I'm saying? Get with them. Get in them UK fan groups, man. Y'all need to get over there and network. That's what this shit's all about, man. So when they tell us this is the shit that's going on in such and such and somewhere, and we got a fan in somewhere, and we can say, hey, fan in a group, can you verify this shit? Because what we being told ain't exactly the whole truth. Can I get a amen? Something going on in that locker room that doesn't make any sense. T4L fan if you want to. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I've spent, and I know you spent, hundreds, if not thousands. You know, I got a guy in my inbox that spends about $50,000 a week that goes to every game. That's a diehard fan. That motherfucker said, I think I'm going to spend it this week to go. That motherfucker still went to the Bears game. So, there's a lot of stuff going on out there that we need to pay attention to. So I'm looking at y'all. What's up? Your name right. There's a lot of shit going on out there. What's up, D Money? I see you. I apologize if my phone's jacking up. I got I got babies in my house. They cracked my screen, and I just paid this thing off, and the phone bill went down a little bit, boy. It looked good, but man, I need a new phone because man, I needed to do some shit for me, right? Like with this content. But getting back to, the original point here, you know what I mean? Dez, Jason. Now we got Jason on the sideline last game, which I love it. Like Jeezy said, I love it. I love that shit. That's what I love about Chris Richard. But when Dez Bryant did that shit, oh boy, he's aggressive. He got behavior problems. Oh, his numbers are dropping. That's why he's acting like that. And then, so there's just, like I'm saying, there's a lot of shit that I'm going to say on here that, it's going to garner some eyeballs that maybe shouldn't. I'm going to lose some people in the process. I really don't care. And I just know there's some other people that are out there thinking that, so I want to put it out there because I need to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. So I'm here negotiating with you guys because I'm looking for truth. I'm a serious Cowboy fan out to uncover the truth. I've always told you guys, I thought West Coast Cowboy was one of the most brilliant Cowboy fans I've ever met. And I don't know if it was because I was through a depressed stage because, I was, scared to get on the camera like that. So as I digress, but going back to the, this whole shit that's going on now, man, y'all got to pay attention, Cowboy fans. Get up here and do that shit. That shit pissed me off, man. Like, I can deal with Jerry, and I love Jerry to death. He's a great businessman, and man, look, if I could be like Jerry in the bank, I would be like Jerry in the bank. Don't get me wrong. Me too, bro, diehard fan. What up, Tommy Herrera? So do you have any idea of what's going on in the locker room? No, I don't. I have my own theory based on information that I gather from multiple sources and personalities that I trust and know that do this shit for the culture of this fan base. Because many of the, not many, West Coast and I talk a lot about, it's funny how the big media comes out with some shit about 12 to 24 hours after him and Boss Cowboy have talked about it on their show. I'm going to just throw this out there just so if anybody catches it. Y'all do know Will Kane, who got his own show. Y'all do know his background, where he came from, right? But skirt on to the next question. So Michael Bennett gets here. My original thoughts on Michael Bennett, I thought he was an implant from the Patriots. I'm like, that Belichick is a smart motherfucker. Unlike our coach, who chooses to go about it how he wants to go about it. But Michael Bennett, apparently, it was a blow up in the locker room, right? And he gave some perspective. And he told them basically what I understood him from, because I don't know the word for word, was y'all stop acting like some damn kids. There's some bigger shit at stake here. Can I get an amen? I don't know, maybe. So I was like, damn, I admire the fuck. I immediately changed about Michael Bennett coming over here because I was mistake. He was here as the Seahawks. This is how small the world is, right? When he's here with the Seahawks, you guys know he's been, he's got a peppered past too, as we all do, right? And I don't get up here to knock Bennett. I'm trying to add some perspective based on, what I think I want to share with you guys. But for him to come over there, you know what I'm saying, and make that kind of statement, I was like, I want to see how they respond in Chicago. Because if they respond, I'm like, I don't want to give him, all the credit, but I want to think, okay, something's clicked there. Something clicked, right? But weeks before that, some of you may have not been privy to know, and multiple sources have, confirmed this, that there was a locker room come to Jesus speech with Jason Garrett on maybe some shortcomings. Now, what all that entails, I don't really know, but that kind of sums that up. So, and we know that the Cowboys like to use the media. Cole says, if you were on the spot, would you consider trading Dak and out for Malik? I would have been fucking paid Dak. You want to know why I know? You want to know what my theory is on why Dak ain't getting paid? I'm sure a few of you have heard it because I've seen a lot of y'all say it in the group. Dak holding out and ain't signed no fucking check till Jason Garrett gone. And here's why. Did Jason Garrett develop Tony Romo, or did Tony Romo develop Tony Romo? Now we're talking about leadership. So when we go over this tenure, and I wrote that article about the difference between ages and approaches to the game with Sean McVay and Jason Garrett. I talk about innovation and I talk about stagnation. So if you want to be stubborn, you know what I'm saying? And you want to be stubborn, like kick a fucking kicker. Not fire a kicker that you fucking know your gamble was wrong on, and just be a leader and come to say, damn, sorry, dog, you ain't cutting it for us. But no, we continue to lose games because of that mentality. That's the culture within the organization. Hey, motherfucker, I ain't ready to talk to you about this shit today. You just get to asking them questions like I think you should know, because you know bullshit. So like I said, only a few fans are really going to be able to follow this. So I know I'm going to lose a lot of people in this group, and I apologize. I don't mean to, I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? It's the imposter syndrome. You're not good enough. That's that shit kicking in again. You know what I mean? So I know I'm going to run a lot of people off here with this, but it is what it is. I just got to share what, what I'm saying, how I feel about it, what the perspective is about it. So if you were in the spot, you said, when you snag Burrow or Fields, you know what I'm saying? I would have paid Dak. What up, RG? What up, Renee? I see you. Shane Scott, Stephanie Torres, JoJo Swims, Tony did Tony. Exactly. So going back to that point, man. Firing Linehan because of Garrett Guys. Linehan's gone. Oh, we get the new guy. I guarantee they read my shit. Well, they're just fought. Nah, I take that back. I don't want to give myself credit like that. Let me get off my fucking soapbox, right? I think they were paying attention to the Sean McVay effect is the younger, more, smarter guy that's willing to innovate. More as to like the slave master mentality that just sticks to what they fucking know. You guys know that Michael Bennett wrote a book about what, white people being uncomfortable and shit like that to some effect. You know what I mean? Read it. Get some perspective. Talks about how we should make white people uncomfortable to kind of understand the societal issues when it comes to the African Americans in this country. And for him to come in there and say that, and that's why I say, man, until I read his book and then I heard that, I said, man, because it's a small world. I'm really good friends with a cousin of, Michael Bennett. He's married to him. So, I got to be careful what I say. But I share what I'm honest about. I ain't got to skirt nothing. I would tell that individual the same thing I would tell Michael Bennett. This shit. This ain't no knock on him. Why has Coop not been signed? Exactly. How much money Jerry got in the bank? Hold that thought. Comes to my wrist signing no checks. Barely. That's why Coop ain't been. Appreciate you clocking in, baby. I like that Dak not signing over JG theory. It's true. What is this? Got this shit because it's not like I just thought about it and said, that's what it is. That's what it's got to be. Like some of y'all swallow the fucking hook on these networks. And then you run up in this group preaching that fucking false narrative that these networks have programmed you to do that shit. So this is why I share the way that I kind of thought. Because, West Coast actually told me, he said, look, you need to get off your ass. You need to get control of your group. And he meant that from a creative side because, him and our content are connected together. You see on his videos. I respect that man. So I respect when another man can come and tell me to say, hey, wake up, man, and get your ass to work. And there you go. That's my boy. He right on the line. So, this what happens. I have to cancel out everything else before I can really say that's kind of maybe what it got to be. And that's the reason why I feel the way I do about Dak not being signed yet. And that's me. I don't know something from nobody else about nothing about that. I stand on mine. Okay. Because there was a major, no, not major, it was Boomer Esiason, right? Just came out saying that with the Jamal Adams trade, Jerry was tampering or doing some tampering. I don't know the whole legalities of all that shit. But I made a video about 7 days before that shit actually went and we didn't sign him because, you know, he's made that Dallas Cowgirls fucking about. I basically told him shut his damn mouth until he wins the game. And then what happens? Yeah, I had to go. I went and apologize on the man's Instagram because I tagged him in the video. You see, that's what leaders do. They admit to their faults. Fix it and move on, man. Do you know how great that theory or that actual application of thought would be for this country among a whole lot of other things out there? Man, we make shit too complicated, man. What's up, Patrick Stoglin? So, you know, going back to, you know, my original point, you know, with Jason. Why did he come back? To win a Super Bowl? Probably. Did he suck at announcing? You motherfucking right he did. But did he have to wait for the smoke to clear? Or was he a pawn in the Jerry Jones machine game? Oh, I'm going to warp some of y'all minds today, boy. Y'all going to learn today. But anyway, it's Coffee and Blunts, man. It's a Cowboys Unifier, baby. I'm down bad. Better than a lot of folks that y'all won't think. But you know what? The Cowboy shit, y'all have carried me, man. And y'all have carried me to the point of I'm putting it all in a book. And I'm putting it out in January on Amazon. And it's going to be a lot of shit I don't talk about here that's going to be in the book. About this secret society. I got a quick selfish plug. But anyway, some of you should be worried. Nah, I'm just playing. Y'all know if I don't kiss and tell by now, I ain't gonna kiss and tell, right? Y'all know put it in perspective where people can't fucking pay. Actually, I talk a lot about what I was experienced to. You know, in the crack era, selling dope. What I seen, father and I and our family had gone through, connected to the reason why. My mother's from Dallas, my father's from Oklahoma City. You know, and they eloped, you know, because they didn't approve of them. They didn't like my dad. It's a long story, but I touch on a lot of that. It's part of the grieving process for me because I lost my parents within 3 feet of each other. They died in the same apartment here in Kennewick, Washington. Bad Medicare, no medication. Trying to survive in the machine. What's up, Matt Smith? Jeff Lowe, what's up, big bro? Coffee and Blunts. That's what's up, baby. I appreciate y'all that love me, man, and come on here and just accept me for who I am. Because, you know, it's a lot of fuckery in the fan base, and I think a lot of that's got to do with the societal issues. We deal with these issues, but then we happen to be a fraction of Cowboy fans, and then we got to fight about that shit underneath. So I want to talk about a lot of that stuff, man. And like I said, you know, I'm going to lose some folks on here, but, you know, if I lose you, just means, you know, maybe we weren't for each other. It's all good. You know, love lost. I don't expect everybody to see things my way, but damn, there's something going on. So my theory is, yeah, Dak ain't signed because he holding out on Jason Garrett because he couldn't develop Romo, and he seen it. And that's why fucking Dak was so good in 16 because Romo was in his ear. Who else been in his ear? Okay, we bringing this young, new, hot, flashy thing with, you know, more, you know what I'm saying, which the Dallas Cowboy history is going to be a broken ankle, either way, good or bad. So I write an article about that. OfficialAmericasTeam.com. You can check that out. I'm not just getting on here bumping my gums, folks. Like, I've been watching, man. I've been soaking up a lot of stuff that's been going on, not only in this group, but just in the world and this fan base, and how it affects everybody in here, man. Because I don't like to have to come in here and feel like I'm herding cats with grown-ass people in a damn Facebook group. People tagging me, oh, this person said that, and this person said that. So we got an admin team for it, you know what I mean? And they built for that shit now, because we went through our own struggles in order to get fortified and get built. You know what I mean? So shout out to my brothers, you know who I'm talking to. You know, that's part of being a family. You're going to take your lumps, you got to kiss and make up and move on. You know what I'm saying? Brandon, I'll get at you. But at the end of the day, all we got is each other. So we're going to spend all our goddamn time, be depressed, go motherfucking drink and smoke behind the fucking Cowboys, even if you're not a number 3 type of Cowboy fan. And have to deal with this shit on a weekly basis every year. Hyped up by the machine because it knows just enough to get, including me, I'm sorry. I'm them motherfuckers too. Them motherfuckers, I'm them. But anyway. Going on. I'm not going nowhere. I hear you, Christine. Y'all got questions, man? Hit me up before I wrap it up. Don't get in here. I got shit to do. I want to get on here this morning and talk with y'all. What up, Chris? Boy, that's my boy DPD down there in Dallas. Served with him in Oklahoma. That's my dog right there. Love you, Chris, man. Good to see you on here, boy. You can't do much on social media because you're down there with the DPD. So y'all got questions, man, chime in, because I know it's a lot of people looking who in a spine or whatever you want to call it, or just soaking up game. Maybe you, I don't know, you want to ask a question. Look, I don't want to run nobody off, man. I'll engage everybody. I understand the importance of social media etiquette. You know, responding at least with a like or something to some people's comments so people can feel some kind of connection. Because if you feel ignored, that's why you got motherfucking going, you know, service members going out here killing themselves. And really, that's what my book is centered around, is creating veteran awareness for suicide. That's the whole big picture. But it just happens to be about all of us as Cowboy fans and everything that I went through with you guys. And I'm going through to this day. Y'all only knew to have. You're going to get some of that in the book, man. I don't care who they ain't not going to replace the Clapper, Brian. They're not going to replace him. I mean, Jerry's hard-headed, bro. Just, you know, he's hard-headed. He's going to stick to his guns. I mean, because like West Coast even says, it don't benefit us to... History tells us. I learned that from him. History tells us. It doesn't show us that if we fire him, it's going to be... Nobody's ever gone to... advantageous for us. So, I mean, using all this shit, that's just to appease us, but not primarily, but I think that's part of the process, because that tells us they won't fire Garrett. Overhaul, however they do an overhaul. So whatever these interviews are, either they're a front for us, like, you know, we know the Joneses, Cowboys, they do that shit. They front off a lot of shit. Ziku. To the last minute, and they can benefit from it. You know, I'm not mad at all. You know, media got out the social media, head of social media. You know what I'm saying? On LinkedIn and message them. Say, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Let's link up or something, man. Because can y'all teach us what not to do or say so we don't get, you know, hit on social media and we, you know, have no problems like that? They never responded. What's up, Ralph Estrada? So, you know, you got these number 3 fans out, these number 3 type of Cowboy fans out here. And really, that's just entrepreneurs getting it out of the mud, man. West Coast, JoJo's Replay, Koye Media, Cowboy Joe Boo, Boss Cowboy, Stash Man. Man, I love you, boy. If y'all don't know what Stash Man did for the culture and for that game in Chicago, stand by. I'm getting the details on it now. I'm going to put it out there in the story. That boy is out there. Man, I don't know how he does it, man. That dude is... I thought I was busy. Thomas Reed, what up? Ralph Estrada. So, I mean, shit. Other than that, y'all ain't got no questions. I'm going to run it loose, man. It is what it is. It's coffee and blood. Always some OAT in your cup, baby. One share lets me know you care, man. Go Cowboys. Unifier, baby. Built by fans, for fans. I'm out.